Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Get, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, we went into Kika Academy. We met the student body president. Her name was Ayase Mitsukasa, and she was adorable. As how did my guy put it? He said her breasts were big, but not too big. Just right, kind of like Goldilocks. Like they weren't big, they weren't small, they were just right. Then we met with the principal, and he let us know about, the process we need to take, and we need to get registered with AIMS. It has something to do with the Astros being registered, you know what I mean? So we met another girl, a scientist girl, and she looks cute. So, and now we're in her office. So, without further ado, let us continue. Alright. Thanks! Go ahead and make yourselves at home while you wait. Oh, let me get you something to drink too. I got coffee and green tea. Which would you prefer? Oh no, we're alright. Don't be shy. I was going to make some for myself anyways, so it's no big deal. I'll be going with coffee. Want that or green tea? Sorry, I just need a burp. No, real fast, I'll take a cup of coffee then, if you don't mind. What? Oh, me too. Gotcha. I'll have those right out to you shortly. She takes out 3 cups and begins making the coffee. She's making drip coffee, by the way, not the instant kind. I thought you hated coffee. You should have just told her you wanted green tea, You don't need to feel shy. I'm not some kid, okay? I can drink coffee just fine. I don't necessarily like it, but I could probably force it down. I don't understand you sometimes. Well, it's the polite thing to do. You order the same thing as your superior boss gets at work. No you do not. Aww. I just want to pat her in the head like, don't be stupid, That's not how it works. Don't force yourself, And this is for you too. Do not force yourself for anything, man. Like, if you don't like something, just, hey, I don't like it. Or if you don't want to do something, it's like, I don't want to do it. You're human, you don't have to do it. Okay? Do you think some unspoken rule like that really needs to apply here? Gosh, you're so awkward. You'll never make it in the workplace with that attitude, Satoru-kun. I worry for you. I truly do. Do you now? Maybe I'll be stuck having to care for you till you're an old man in a rocker. Well, just tell me if the stress gets to you. I'm your brother, so it's my job to make sure you're alright. Says the person who's the source of my stress in the first place. But, well, I don't mind taking care of you. It's nothing too hard. Why are you smiling for that? Your generosity is much appreciated. It's nothing. I'm your little sis. But back to what we were talking about. Today's the day I'm going to drink it. I'll never grow if I check it out and choose green tea here. I don't see why you're obsessing over this so much, honestly. I quickly scanned the room while keeping our host in the corner of my eye. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. But one thing catches my attention, the PC. Does it have access to AIM's database? Ta-da! Here's your coffee! Thank you. I put a pause to my thoughts and casually take the cup of coffee in her hand. It smells wonderful. I appreciate the compliment. Oh, and feel free to use the milk and sugar. Okay, this is it. Yeah, let's try this out. I take a sip of my freshly brewed coffee. The rich aroma perfectly accentuates the palatable sourness of it. Is it alright? It's great. It just has the perfect blend of bitter and sour. I can really relax while drinking this. Well, it's a special blend I use whenever I get stuck in a rut and need something to calm my brain down. I really like the taste. That's great to hear. I agree. The bitterness is just so good. Nanami, you're tearing up. Yeah, sorry if it's too bitter. It's a bit of a personal blend, so it might not fit your taste buds. Here, I'll go make some green tea to make it up to you. Just wait here. I'm terribly sorry. Oh my god. That's me. Every time I see Nanami, it's like how it was like, you know, for most of my school life, man. It's so embarrassing. Like, cause I'm just having memories of saying, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? I said I'm sorry. Oh man. Fuck, man. Oh no, you're fine. We still have some hot water left over, so it won't take long. Look, okay? It's been a while, so I thought maybe I'll be able to drink it fine by now. But apparently not, I guess. I never said anything. Yeah, but that's what you were thinking on the inside. I'm your sister, so I can tell those things. Nanami, baby. Nanami, I'm talking to you too, so listen up. Don't, how do I say, anticipate someone's thoughts, man. Don't be like, oh, they hate me. I don't want to bother them. You know what I mean? It's like, no. Like, people don't hate you unless they tell you. Or, you know, they don't like being around you. You'll know when they don't want to be around you. It's easy to tell, you know what I mean? Fuck, man. But, I don't know, I get the same way even now when I'm like, should I text my friends? I haven't texted them in a while. And I don't text them because, like, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to seem annoying. You know what I mean? And, I don't know, man. The difference is, I know, both of my friends work, and one of them's taking care of a baby, you know what I mean? Her daughter, so I'm like, I don't want to call. I get rather embarrassed, you know? And I get nervous. Okay? But please, don't be like me. If you want to text your friend or call them. They're probably the same like you. Maybe they're nervous too, so why not give them a call, you know? As I can get with regards to you, as can I with regards to you. I take the unfinished cup of coffee out of her hand. I know you don't want to drink the rest, so I'll drink it for you. Thank you, Oni-chan! Okay. It's the least I can do, considering how much I owe you. Oh, what do we have here? What is it? Do you need something? Nothing. Just admire how close it to what? No. Shut up. This is not one of those games. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the sister and she's cute because she reminds me of me and she's like a nervous little wreck. And it's so adorable, you know what I mean? But there's one problem, guys. It's the sister. Hopefully nothing sick like that happens in this game, you know? Hopefully not, because that would be rather, you know... And it'll be more creepy if you find out later on in the game. It's like, what's the thing from Domestic Girlfriend? It's not like we're blood related. It's like, I can't do that, man. Like, don't get me wrong, with Domestic Girlfriend, it's like, you know, they weren't siblings until, you know, they're already grown up. And, like, after they banged. So, yeah, but it's like, these fuckers grew up together, so it's like... Okay, I almost fucking threw up right there. I had a fucking gag reflex. I guess we are siblings. Anyway, do you care if I ask you a question? Shoot! I was wondering about the lock to the room. It's biometric authentication based, isn't it? To be honest, I was kind of shocked to see such high-tech security being used here. Well, it's not like there's anything in here anyone would want to steal. It's actually just a field test
You know, like all the other astro technology used around here.
Meaning...
The authentication doesn't use fingerprints or palm lines or anything like that. It reads a person's astrons. You probably know how astrons take a distinctly different form for each astral. And supposedly, no two person have the same astral footprint. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I heard.
That basically makes it impossible for us to identify an individual based purely on the astrons in them. And so, our luck here is a test model for future security systems that will operate that way.
Wow, that's amazing.
But wouldn't that mean it only works for astrals? Yeah, that's what you normally think, but the cool thing is, it actually works for normal people too. All people's brains, whether they're an astral or a non-interacted of astrons in some way, shape, or form, well, I'll explain more, but you'll probably cover this in class. Point being, though, we can design it so it identifies non-astrals too. If it couldn't, it would be way too niche to have any practical uses. Huh. That's actually kind of interesting.
Are these kind of blocks used everywhere around the school?
Oh, of course not. The only other room is used for besides this one is the mechanical room where all the water and electricity stuff is managed. It's still really early in development. Okay, and here's your green tea. Thank you. Wow, this is some really good tea. Phew, I'm glad you like it. You're both also welcome to drop by and come visit little old me anytime. I'll keep you company, fix you coffee, tea, whatever you want.
Thank you. I'll probably take you up on that sometime.
I better not find you in here skipping class, alright?
What? I'll never do that.
Senpai? What's up? If you ever get suspicious that my brother might be skipping class, open the door and kick his butt right out of here, please. Be however forceful you need.
Hold it. Hey.
You got it. I'll give him a nice hard kick on the behind.
Will you please listen to me? I just said I won't be skipping.
Bummer. I was actually kind of looking forward to doing something like that. I never actually kicked someone in the behind before. Well, jokes aside, I think it's about time we got to the purpose of your visit today.
So what kind of data are you going to be taking from us exactly?
Just basic stuff like your name, birthday, and an ability type. Then there's also height, weight, level of fitness, vision, hearing, health conditions, among other things. It may seem like a lot of stuff, but it's basically the same thing regular schools check during physicals and whatnot. And we'll be able to do today is probably...
Fuck.
All we'll be able to do today is probably your name, birthday, ability type, and I guess other than that, just height and weight. Well, we'll have the rest of it during the next scheduled school physical. Okay, so your name is Arihara Akira, yeah?
It's Red Satoru, actually. Written with the characters for Dawn.
Oh, whoopsies! Sorry about that.
It's fine. You aren't the first one to make that mistake.
So, Arihara Satoru, not Akira. Written with the character for Dawn. Wait, Satoru?
Yes?
This might kinda sound weird, but do I know you from somewhere?
You and me? I carefully scan over her facial features. She's really gorgeous, honestly, in particular to long lashes of hers. I know I felt a bit deja vu earlier, but surely I wouldn't forget someone as beautiful as her if I met her before, right? I don't have any recollection recollections of meeting you before at least.
I don't think we've gotten your name yet. That might help. Oh, right. Gosh, I knew I was forgetting about something. Sorry about that. My name is Shikabi Mayu. Ring any bells?
Shikabi is it B or be? Shikabe Mayu. Senpai? Sorry, but I don't think so.
Really? Nothing comes to mind at all?
No, sorry.
Okay. Guess I must have mistaken you for someone else. Sorry for asking you something so weird and out of the blue. I just can't keep my mouth shut whenever something comes to my mind. It's been a bad habit of mine for a while. I wish I could fix it, but I just can't seem to. Who knows? Maybe it's hardwired in my DNA.
That's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, sorry again. You just kind of remind me of an old friend of mine. Anyway, back on topic. Arihara Satoru. And done. Now check over the birthday and blood type I have in here and make sure and match.
Don't you mean make? That says match.
And match. Sure they're correct. Make sure they're correct.
Okay, I gotta sometimes not read it from here sometimes, cause that one fucked me up right there. Okay, I just gotta go with the flow sometimes. Okay, I'm getting back at it. You know what I mean? It looks correct to me.
They're probably the same age, and a lot of their facial features are the same. But I don't remember him having a younger sister.
Shikabi-senpai clacks away on the keyboard as she mutters to herself. Shikabi Mayu. Yeah, no matter how hard I think about it, nothing comes to mind. It must just be a simple case of the wrong person.
Not for you, sister. Arihara Nanami, right? Yes.
Oh my god, they're so fucking adorable. The 1 minute I just take my eyes off of here just to see them. They're so fucking adorable. Just look at her fucking closed eyes and
Hi, I can't help you with anything.
And just look at her, she's like,
oh, I'm a little shy, but I'm gonna smile a little bit.
Dude, it's so adorable, man. Fuck.
We're fellow girls, so do you mind if I call you Nanami-chan? What? Again? Do you not like that? No, I don't have a problem with it per se. Thanks, Nanami-chan. Gosh, you're such a cutie. So moving on, your ability is physical enhancement, Arihara-kun. Is that correct?
Yes. Another lie. Boosting my strength is only a byproduct of my power. My true ability is something else. We're on an undercover mission here, so we have to be prepared for anything. Our plan was to hide my real ability without fully lying about it, since I need to be able to prove that my ability is what I say it is. My dad and I came up with it after a bit of discussion.
And Nanami-chan is healing!
Nanami's, though, isn't a lie. We had no easy option to hide it, like with mine, so we chose to be honest instead of taking the risk.
Okay, now comes the part where I test your abilities. Take one each.
She holds out a long rectangular strip of paper that are much like sticky notes. What's this?
We use these things to assess the priorities of an astro's abilities. As you may know, the state on the...
Fuck.
As you may know, the guy keeps fucking up my lines, so I don't know what to say. I'll probably beat the crap out of him when the camera stops rolling.
Please don't do that, Mayu.
Too late. As you already know, the state that astral particles will change is different for every user. But interesting enough, we can group and characterize the variance to a certain extent based on similarities between Sorry. I have a real bad habit of getting carried away whenever I explain sciencey stuff. Please tell me. People tell me all the time. It just makes my explanations that much harder to understand. And I mean, I am trying to fix it, but same problem. It's basically a litmus paper for something in more simpler terms. Oh! Just hold that paper and activate your abilities for me, alright? You should see the color change. After a few simple tests like these, we'll be able to work out your ability type.
Wait, she's not onto us, is she?
I know it might sound like that. I think you're lying about your abilities, but it's something else. See, it's fairly common for asteroids to not fully understand their own abilities. Let me think of an example. How about flying? There are those with pure flight abilities, but you also have people that are able to float through things like telekinesis or wind control. Each of those are different types of ability types, and if we examine them further, we may be able to uncover applications for a person's ability that they never knew of. So that's why it's extremely critical to do these tests and properly analyze people's abilities.
That makes sense.
It'd be so much easier if we could just run a few...
Fuck. I don't know what it is today. Like, my mouth is, like, getting drier and drier. Like, it's not... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I was fucking dehydrated the whole day. Oh, that water's good, man. Oh, yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah, no one cares about it.
Shut up. Okay, I'm moving, so, I'm moving to my new place Friday, right? So, you'll still get a video Friday. I'm either gonna record videos in advance and just put them, like, have them set up, on YouTube before I move. Or, it depends when I get the internet, really. Like, we're setting it up and it should be there before Friday, but, you know, something could always, you know, fuck up. So, I don't know, man. Okay, let's get back to this.
It'll be so much easier if we could just run one quick little test and be done with it. But unfortunately, the technology is not there yet. So, I know it's a pain, but just bear with it.
No problem. So, first comes the test paper, you said. By the time we were finally finished with the test, we taken around 10. Time-wise, I estimate it took us around about 2 hours.
That concludes everything. You're all done. Okay, now let me get right to the results. We'll start with you, our Satoru.
Okay.
Your ability is able to be applied to yourself. What you stated to me seems to be correct. It looks like true physical enhancement ability.
Alright.
Whew.
She doesn't seem suspicious at all, which is really good.
As for you, Nanami-chan, your healing allows you to boost a target's natural regenerative abilities. It can't exactly undo wounds, but it's still pretty dang incredible. I wish I had an ability half as good as yours. May I ask you a question? Sure, go right ahead. Are you an Astro yourself? Oh, did I not say? Yes, I am. Though my ability is not much of anything. Here, see for yourself.
She raises her hand in the air with her coffee and cup in it, then lets it go.
Oh.
But instead of falling to the table, the cup remains where it is. To be honest, I didn't see that it was like, when I did the first hour, whatever the fuck I did, I just saw the picture and I'm like, finally, a visual novel where they show pictures. You know what I mean? Like, imagine Ace Academy or like all the other ones where it's like, they're talking about like some kind of art or whatever, but they don't show the fucking picture, and it always pisses me off. But look, right here, they're showing the cup, and it's so, look at it. It's so cool. Okay, did I read that one? But instead of falling to the table, the cup remains where it is. It doesn't seem to be floating, but rather locked in place. So your ability locks objects in place by any... Is your ability locking objects in place by any chance?
Close, but not quite. My ability specifically only works on astrons, which basically means locking them in one place and stay.
How does that work?
Well, for a simple explanation, I can pretty much create invisible walls around them. So right now, I'm using a cluster of astrons to act like a plateau for my coffee to sit on. That's a pretty
fuck, man. Intriguing.
That's a pretty intriguing ability. You'd think, but it's sure not very versatile. I can hardly use it for anything.
She presumably that deactivates her ability, then takes the cup into her hands again. Moving her arm slowly, she places it back on the table.
Well, that wraps up the registration process. Thank you for your patience. I know it was long.
Thank you for taking the time to do this for us, Sakabi-senpai. You probably have other things you'd rather be doing on a weekend.
Don't worry about that, really. I don't do much with my free time anyway. It's kind of hard to fit in when you're 2 years older than anyone else. It sucks, but oh well. What can I do?
Please don't stare off in the distance and say all those depressing things. You're really making me feel bad. Look, I'll be glad to hang out with you whenever you want.
Me too. You're not gonna turn off? You're not turned off by an old lady like me?
Oh, why does that sound like a porno title? Ugh. And plus, you're only 2 years older. You're not old. And if I know this right, this is Japan, right? You could probably buy us beer, because I don't think it's fucking 21 over there. So, yeah, you'll be a good friend. I don't know why people are not buddy-buddy with you. You could get alcohol, you know what I mean? Who are you calling an old lady? You're still very young, senpai. You're only, what, 3 to 4 years older than us? That's nothing to worry about.
You do not understand. Age is a delicate issue for girls.
Why is she yelling at me? I was legitimately trying to cheer her up. Phew. She's difficult to please, this girl.
Even 1 year age difference makes all the world a difference. That's how girls' bodies...
What? My mind just went to boobies, really?
That's how girls' bodies are. Just look at me. I have to put on sunscreen before PE class. It's a life or death issue for me.
What?
And if I ever forget to take off my makeup, then I might as well kiss my life goodbye. That's just how it is.
I don't know if this is true or not. Like, I know there's a female right here probably be like,
yeah, you know that's not true, right?
I don't know, honestly. Like, when my mom and my dad got divorced, I hardly saw my mom. Like, I mostly live with my dad, and he barely got, married or, like, with a serious relationship where they've been living, like, last year during 2020. So it's like, I'd never really lived with a female. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if you live with your mom or your sisters or whatever. No, it's just me, my dad, and my brother. While my 2 sisters live with my mom. So, it's like, I really don't know. So, if you're female, comment down below and tell me like I'm an idiot for believing, like, this is true what you're saying. Which is not, but is it? Like, can someone tell me, like,
yeah, age is a difference. Every time we go outside, we're slowly dying on the inside.
Or whatever bullshit she's trying to say. Man, she make girls sound more fragile than a fly. Well, age aside, I'm new here and I don't know anyone, so I'll appreciate a friend.
Me too. Thank you guys. Thank you
If you ever need us for anything, don't hesitate to ask us. We'll be glad to help.
Thanks for the offer, Arihara-kun. Since you said I could and all, do you mind if I go ahead and shoot a favor your way?
Sure.
I actually kind of like to analyze your abilities more, thoroughly. That wouldn't bother you, would it?
She wants to analyze me thoroughly. Well, I can't say no to that beautiful fucking smile and those sparkly eyes. She closes in on me with sparkly eyes. Eventually, she's right up on me, and I begin to smell a sweet fragrance. Man, this really does smell good. No, I don't mind.
Sweet! Thanks a bunch!
What exactly are you wanting to learn about my abilities, though?
Don't worry, it's not official research. I'm not trying to make you into my lab rat or anything. I just wanted to see if you could lift stuff for me, but I don't know if I have what I'm looking for here.
She looks around the room in search for whatever this thing is. It's a science lab, though. She probably goes without saying there aren't any dumbbells or weightlifting equipment.
Ideally, it would be something I can measure the weight of. Oh, I know. What about me? Oh, and with one arm if possible.
You want me to lift you with one arm? I know weight is another delicate subject for a woman, but well, she seems healthy, so I doubt she weighs anything less than 40 kilograms. How much is that in pounds? Because if she was 40 pounds, she's not human. She'll look like a fucking Slender Man on like crack or something. Just fucking all bones and skinny. Man, this reminds me of a story about this fucking dude. She was on crack. Do I have time to tell the story? No, I don't have time to tell the story. I'll tell it some other time. But I should probably make one of those animated videos that you see like Emerichu or other people make, or like Didus, you know what I mean? Like just animate and draw something. I want to do that, like, and just tell the story about this crackhead lady from the Old Country buffet. That would be dope. Taking in her account of her height, maybe 50 kilograms? Actually, no, probably higher. Oh, right. I should probably factor in her breast size. I've heard that breasts carry a lot of mass. Are you serious? Are you yes?
You have a dirty look on your face.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. And even if you didn't, I'm your sister, so I can tell what you're thinking.
I was just pondering something relevant to the discussion at hand, okay? Nothing inappropriate. Anyway, back to what I was thinking about. I'm fit, but I'm no macho man. My arms are pretty skinny. So if I manage to lift her with a single hand, that should give her a good grasp on what my ability is capable of. Okay, let's do this. I think I should be able to lift someone of your body type.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready, but just a little warning before we start. You have to keep a steady balance as I hold you up. Do you think you can manage that?
Oh, right. I have to do this if it's just one arm. I'm not too sure I'll be able to, though. I'm not very physically fit. How about we go with a different approach? I'll make myself dangle from your arms.
That sounds very dangerous. What about doing that, but with me standing on top of... What about doing that, but with me standing on top of a chair? That's easier for you.
Sweet! Can we go ahead and get started with that?
Sure. I scooch together 2 folded chairs and hop up. She's stable enough to... seems stable... Fuck, I didn't even read that. Seems stable enough. Good. I'm ready for you, senpai.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Yes, this amount of weight is no sweat. I proceed to lift Seki's... Shikebe-senpai's body like it's the easiest thing in the world.
Wow, I feel no shaking whatsoever. It's less like I'm dangling from a human arm and more like dangling from a tree branch. This is a totally new experience. A man, guys' arms sure are tough. Huh, this actually is kind of fun, you know? I feel like I'm on a playground. Oops, whoopsie. Sorry for letting loose a little bit. Sorry for letting loose like a little kid. You're doing okay. I'm not too heavy, am I?
Oh no, you're incredibly light.
You sure know how to please a girl, you sweet talker, you. But yeah, you definitely seem like you're having an easy time. That tells me a lot.
Ask Nanami if she wants to try. Continue the test with Shika-senpai. Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time with Nanami. That's your sister. I'm not gonna waste my time. I am not. Continue the test with Shika-senpai.
No swaying. No swaying. Even when I'm moving around, I guess 40 kilos is nothing much for you.
She was about to say 50 before she corrected herself, wasn't she? I guess she really... Okay, stop. I don't need to think about this any further.
I promise I'm in the 40 range.
I never said you weren't.
Okay, that's all I needed. Again, thanks a bunch. Phew, I think I worked up an actual sweat from all of that. I guess I now experience what body enhancement ability is like firsthand, huh? From what I felt, your arm didn't seem any thicker, so the muscles themselves can have enlarged. Oh, but then again, back to muscles and pecs are also vital for heavy lifting. Do you mind if I measure the circumference around your arms and chest? This is the last thing I promise.
Sure.
Take your shirt off for me while I look for the tape measure. Now where is it? I know it's lying around here somewhere.
Stripping in front of someone I just met is a little, yeah. Well, whatever. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Just as I finish removing my shirt, she comes back with a tape measure in hand. Ooh.
Oh, I like what I see. Let me get a closer look at that chest now.
Dude, I fucking... Riddle Joker. By the end of this when we do the reviews, it's gonna be 10 out of 10 for doing these stupid little pictures, because they really don't have this in other games. In other games, it'll just be maybe a picture of the girl, and just be like, okay, yeah. She's way too close for comfort. There's a sweet fragrance again, and I can see her cleavage. Damn, she's big. There's a fucking arrow. Okay, I shouldn't be staring. That's incredibly rude.
Oh, you're pretty broad around the chest area. I'd definitely say it's above average for someone in your height and weight range.
That's exactly what I was thinking about her tits. I mean, I don't know why. I'm no bodybuilder or anything.
You got a body like this without any exercise whatsoever?
Well, I do exercise some, but it's just regular physical activities. I don't go to the gym or anything.
Okay, so random question. Do you think having bigger chest muscles increase the efficiency of your ability or no?
I never actually looked into it. I do believe more natural muscle is better, but that's just my personal perception of it.
Okay. So your base muscle strength is too weak. Your body is too unfamiliar with the experience of heightened strength. Make it harder to control. Something like that, I guess. Either way, I'll go ahead and put your arm and chest circumference into the system as well. And the color of your nipples, light brown.
That shouldn't be in there. It's so adorable. Fuck, man.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
My name's Don Johnson.
Shush! You know nothing. It happens all the time in the world of science. Two things initially thought to have no connection whatsoever are proven to be very closely intertwined.
That really doesn't sound like a good reason to put the color of my nipples in the database.
Speaking really though, you got a pretty big hot body. Puck, 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 puck.
You can stop that now.
Does it hurt?
That's not the issue.
Oh, I know. I make you feel certain things, isn't it?
You're poking me. That's not going to turn me on. I'm just wanting you to stop because it's embarrassing.
Okay. I guess I have to change my approach. Puck, 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 puck.
I'm telling you to stop.
This is pretty important stuff, alright? I'm not just touching you for the fun of it. If I don't feel anything from... If you don't feel anything from me touching your pets, then what? Maybe your nipples?
What are you asking me?
I'm just trying to figure out where men in generous zones are. Ego's generous zones are. Is it really that weird?
How could you just admit something like that? It's the most normal thing in the world.
I told you, I can't keep my mouth shut whenever there's something bothering me. It's a bad habit.
It is a bad habit. One that you should probably fix.
Don't act like you don't like it. I see certain parts of your body getting a little harder.
My nipples? Because you're touching them.
Your body can't lie.
See, sounds like a horny old drunken man. Jesus Christ, please, just stop this already.
Too much stimulation for you?
Okay, I'll admit it does feel good.
Very intriguing. If a simple poke is enough to get you aroused, I wonder what a pinch and a twisting your nipples would do.
Where's the sister in all of this? Seriously, senpai, stop. I'm feeling things. And my sister's giving me a death glare right now. Please put yourself in my position. How would you feel if your sibling was being forced to watch some stranger playing with your nipples?
Oh gosh, I totally forgot about her.
It's not what you think, Nanami, I promise. Just calm down and we can discuss this rationally.
Right, Ariharu did nothing wrong. I was the one who basically forced myself on him.
And I just resigned myself to my fate.
Stop looking at me like that.
Maybe this is what Dad felt when he experienced Nanami's trial of rebellious behavior. Her stone cold gaze coupled with this vociferous snicker stung worse than I anticipated. What the fuck? We both stayed with Saki senpai a while longer until she'd done enough experimenting on us to be satisfied. Okay, and I am gonna end it there. Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Gat? Because you know why. You know why we had to stop. Because I don't want to make this too long. Like, you wouldn't sit here for like an 8-hour episode. And my throat does not feel good after 40 minutes. My reading abilities suck. And I know you're not going to be interested in whatever bullshit stories I fucking ramble. Because I like to ramble a lot. I'm sorry guys, okay? So yeah. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. I really like it so far. There's a lot of things that I want to see Pixel Fate do. Like, cause they're trying to make a new game right now called Astra? Something about space. And I'm like, please do this. More visual novels need to do this. I know it's extra time, but like, actually draw out the events that are taking place. It's so fucking dope, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is Gat saying farewell, and as always, bye bye.